Hello everyone. Tonight I wanted to share with you one of my favorite recipes. Very easy, but very tasty. One that I think the whole family would like. There's been so much negativity out there on Facebook nowadays. You know what? It's time to let it go. I'm just gonna enjoy talking about food because I love food. I love to eat food. And as the years have gone by, I can tell that I love to eat food. So tonight, I am going to make what we call a hamburger wrap. Many years ago, my coworker gave me this recipe and I've used it numerous times over the years. So I'll see if I can find it in my handy dandy book. Yes, here it is. It is called the Weeknight Wrap-up. Take a pound of lean ground beef. I usually use 80%, 20% fat. 4 slices of Oscar Mayer bacon. I use whatever bacon, I don't use Oscar Mayer. Half a cup of chopped onions and 8 ounces of Velveeta. And 1 package, 13.8 ounces of refrigerated pizza crust. So we're gonna go through the recipe here. I'm gonna preheat the oven to 400 degrees. And the bacon I'm going to use, not Oscar Mayer, but Sugardale. 4 slices. You know, if you want to put more in, that's fine. Who doesn't love an extra slice or 2 of bacon or a full pound? Let me see if I can find anything to cut my bacon. My kitchen has never been organized. I mean, I do okay in the kitchen. I really don't like to cook if I don't have to. But you know, sometimes you gotta eat. And now that the kids are gone, it's hard to find the ambition to cook anymore. I'm sure some of you out there, though, still like to cook. Let's see if I can get the bacon open, you know. And some of you people are very clean in the kitchen. I don't use too much cleaners. I just wipe it up with good old Palmolive soap, and that's about it. And my kids have been healthy because they've had to fight off every germ imaginable because I just wipe it up with good old Palmolive and a little bit of water. This here, I'm going to use 5 pieces, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them up into little bite-sized morsels, tasty little morsels of bacon. I'm going to get a pound of my hamburger out. So I'll have to weigh it out. So I get about a pound, but there again, if you want to use a pound, a little over a pound, a little under a pound, it's all whatever you like. And you know what? I was amazed to find that I had half a pack of Velveeta in my fridge. It says that it's good 8 weeks after opening. So I'm trying to think when I used the other half of this. I'm thinking it's been 10 weeks ago, maybe 12. But you know what? I'm going to take a chance. So here you have 8 ounces of cubed Velveeta. I'm going to weigh out my hamburger. Hamburger. Gonna weigh it on out. Gonna weigh out my hamburger. 80-20, remember. You can use it. The more fat you have in the meat, the better it tastes, I think. I don't know what y'all think, but to me, it tastes better that way. 16 ounces of hamburger. Now it's not fresh hamburger. I think I bought that like Friday. It's pretty close. There again, my kids have had to fight off many a germs growing up, and so have I, and Doug. So I think we'll be okay with 5-day-old hamburger. Okay, so I'm gonna get the frying pan out. Sorry, my kitchen's not very organized either. So sorry about that. So, gonna put the hamburger, gonna crumble it up. Gonna cut up the bacon, start frying things up. I'm gonna fry it up in a pan. I have my little cutting shears, handy dandy cutting shears. And we'll just cut that up, put it in here. Those are pretty close to bite size. Pretty close, you know. Close enough. Even if you get a whole slice of bacon in one bite. Who's gonna complain? Once that fries up a little bit, I'm gonna drain it, and then I'm gonna put some onions with it. Onions are good. Let's find a lid. Oh, where are you, lid? Okay, there you go. Get it going, and I'll be right back. I have this Pampered Chef. It's the stoneware. This works best. I'll put a little butter on it, but if I do it in a regular cooking dish, it seems to burn the bottom. I got a big onion here. We're not gonna need that much. I think it called for about half a cup. So I'm gonna start dicing this up while my hamburger and bacon are frying up. Our one daughter went to school for hospitality management, and I absolutely drive her insane in the kitchen because she uses the antibacterial stuff to clean everything up. She's very particular when she cooks in the kitchen. Not me. And we're all still living. We're all okay. None of us have died. None of us have been sick. We're good. It's all good. Actually, when we were kids, we used to play in mud, dirt. Nobody worried about bacteria or anything like that. And all of us were quite healthy. Okay, I think I'm going to add my onions now. Whew. Get that in there. Pretty soon I'll add the Velveeta. We just want to make sure everything is ready before I add the Velveeta, because once I put that in, I'm going to roll out my pizza dough, and that'll be the final stage. And I've got to get my pan greased now. Funny thing is, I just found some butter earlier today in my fridge. Just found out it expired in 2019. I wondered why it looked funny, but so I did toss that. We're not going to use the butter from 2019 today. Anyway, I was tempted to use it, and then I thought, well, since I'm recording this, I don't want you to think poorly of me. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I have greased this, once again using my cleanly hands to grease it. I figure that the oven at 400 degrees will kill all germs, anything like that, so I might as well just have fun. Okay. So here it is, it's browned. I'm going to put my 8 ounces of cubed Velveeta, and while that's melting, I'm gonna roll out my pizza dough. What was that show that they used to go, Cheeseburger, Cheeseburger, Cheeseburger? I don't remember. Saturday Night Live, perhaps? Okay, I'm gonna pop it, baby. Press, and here, pop. There it goes. I'm gonna put it on my greasy pan, my greasy Pampered Chef pan, so it doesn't burn. Okay, we're gonna put it in the pan. I'm gonna try to spread it out. So as you can see, it's very easy to do. So here, we're gonna, whoops, my butter dropped on the floor. We're gonna roll it. Probably should have put it the other way, so I'm going to move it like that. I should have had it that way to begin with. And voila, ready to go into the oven for 20 minutes. And right there. You don't want it to get any browner than that. See? Let it cool. And then whenever it cools just a little bit, then you can slice it into the size slicings. Like you see here, it's only going to make about 4 nice size pieces. So it's just like having So it's just like having cheeseburgers with Velveeta cheese and onions, hamburger, bacon. A bacon cheeseburger. A bacon onion cheeseburger. And the kitchen smells heavenly. I love that smell. I wish you could smell this kitchen right now. It really does smell great. So I'm going to cut it up, and I personally don't care to have an end piece, so I'm going to cut it. As you can hear, it's a little crispy, but it's not too crispy. As soon as you get over the outer shell, it's soft, very soft. So let me get a little spatula here, or a fork, and right here I'm going to show you. See how it's just all wrapped around there? Enough cheese and bacon and onions so you get something in every single bite. I'm gonna eat this right now. You guys have a wonderful evening. If you have any questions, just mark them down below the video. But 400 degrees, 8 ounces of Velveeta cheese, dice it up, a half a cup of onions, 1 pizza dough roll, 13.8 ounces, a pound of hamburger, and 4 to 5 slices of bacon. Delish. Have a great night, everyone. Join me for another recipe.